Welcome back to the 4th episode of the BingeCast.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Holy shit.
It's been a long time. Only a week, but still
It has been a week, which is crazy.
Yeah. It feels like a long time. It feels like a long time because of the fact that, God, we've been doing it for 4 weeks now. It's starting to feel like a schedule thing, right?
You know.
Starting to feel normal.
No, wait, we're actually doing good. We're actually doing really good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're keeping up the trend.
100%.
Exactly.
That was my biggest worry when we started this. And I'm sure it was yours too.
It was.
Which is, are we both capable of being
committed
adult human beings and meeting up every Thursday, which, you know, we record this on Thursdays because it's one of the better days of the week for whatever reason. It's almost Friday, but like we don't commit our weekends.
Yeah, because we need to do something on Friday too. We need to wild out.
Yeah.
So we do that a lot.
I love doing things on Fridays. That doesn't include this couch and the TV that we're looking at.
Honestly,
yeah.
If it just includes the alcohol, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But yeah, well, we got an exciting episode for you guys today. We got a lot of things to talk about, and I'm just gonna start this very simple, very early.
Yeah.
There's something I've been frustrated about.
Is there?
Yeah.
Now, what may that be? Now, what may that be, kind
what
sir?
might that be?
I do wonder.
And that'll be. I have I don't want to say a fascination because it makes me sound like a.
You're a fascination.
Yeah, I have a fascination about something.
Okay.
Which is obviously the Japan.
Japan
Indeed.
Oh.
And Japan, I'm learning Japanese. I love the culture. I love everything about it. I've been there one time. It was the most exciting time of my life. But we're not going to get into that right now. What I do want to get into about is the fact that I've been seeing streamers,
which is very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. I love people live streaming themselves.
I love
it. It is the best part of my day.
Listen,
watching people do their thing on my screen.
We want to be that streamers, right? Like, honestly, you've been streaming for a while as well.
I have
the whole while thing.
I have at least 10 plus hours of streaming this year.
Honestly,
actually no, I have way more, but
and I'm a mod, so I'm proud. I'm a mod of a show, by the way.
No, you're a mod in the sense that I go live and you start different types of fucking votings or whatever they call it. Yeah, you're like, is this guy ever gonna shut up? Yeah. Vote yes or no.
Is he gonna lose? Yes or no? And then there's one vote and there's me and this is yes.
And I always lose. That's the issue. Because there's one vote because I'm the only guy. You're the only guy there.
Now you do have you do have that one person who's a loyal viewer who comes to every 100%. Fucking time.
I mean, I do have a couple that usually when I get started, they're pretty loyal, which is a lot of fun because I had a long break. Right? I used to, and this is a bit of a background lore. So if you're watching an episode, if you're watching episode 4 of the BingeCast, right, you'll know that Videlle used to stream World of Warcraft professionally. Well, okay, semi.
Wait, stop right there. He was the best healer EU almost.
I'm
just saying. I'm glazing right now. I'm glazing, but I'm saying it.
Thank you. I was in high school, so that meant I had a lot of time on my hands. Because when I go to class, no. Danish high school is cool in that way that you just can skip classes and no one actually gives a shit.
As long as you don't skip too much, it's fine.
Well, no, you have to ride the wave and ride the line, right? Like what I used to do every year was that because Danish high school is 3 years, right. So first year I would get 10%, second year 20%, third year 30%.
Yeah, but I don't think it doesn't matter the year as long as you don't get over 30%, you're good.
I mean,
because I've been skidding that line so much.
I fucking wish someone would told me that in the first year.
I did that the first year. I skidded the line because I used to do a lot of things in the first year of high school where I didn't have time for books. Obviously. I had time for so much social stuff.
Oh yeah. Because that is what high school is about. Exactly. It's about being social and getting to know your peers. And if you don't get to know your peers, you're gonna be a lonely fucker like I was. So like that's what we're kidding. Kidding. That's already gonna be a catchphrase, I know. Kidding.
But streaming is something you've been doing and something I also want to do. Yeah. But we'll get to that in the future.
Streaming fun. But anyways, yeah, you're right.
Anyways,
let's get back on the actual subject.
Back on track. And the track is that in Japan, my lovely bi nation of Japan.
Bi nation?
Bi nation. The nation that I want to be in.
Is that what that means?
No. I just made that up right now.
Oh, shit. Okay, fair.
It's a nation, but the bi one. You know, like a bi character.
Like both genders. I see.
Yeah,
No,
we can say that.
It's non-discriminative in whatever gender it wants. I see. Okay.
Exactly. And in that country, streamers have been fucking up. We're not going to talk about the big guy who's been fucking up a lot, which is Johnny Somali. Everybody knows about Johnny Somali at this point.
As the status quo of not knowing a lot about the internet. And that's also sort of half of what this podcast is about, is you sort of explaining what what's actually going on. Because I live under a rock. I don't do a lot of whole things.
Exactly.
But I do, even I know who the fuck he is. Like, I've heard the rumblings about Johnny Somali. Yeah. In the sense that I heard he did some shit in South Korea.
He did. Let me set the ground for you. Like, the way that what happened was Johnny Somali just went to, I think it was first Japan.
Okay.
And then he started doing light shit. Light fuck ups.
But what does that include?
That includes the fact that he just went there and then was being disrespectful. Ugh. But not it wasn't obvious. Nobody really knew about it. But he was being disrespectful to people. Like, he went into a train, he started talking about Nagasaki and Hiroshima.
So he's just being a fucking piece of shit.
Dickhead, right?
Absolutely. Okay.
And he was American. I really want to preface that he was American, even though his name is Johnny Somali, right? But Johnny Somali. But he's an American. He went in just being. I think the sentence in the first viral video was, "You remember what we did to you, Nagasaki, Hiroshima? It would happen again." Da 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 da. And then the
piece of shit.
Exactly.
Honestly,
the Japanese people just looked at him like, "We don't understand what you're saying. Like, get away from me.
No,
like, just get away from me."
I mean, that's so, like, honestly, that's. I don't even, I can't fathom it. I don't understand.
It's just having no social
but how do you
capabilities.
I don't get how people
no awareness whatsoever.
Fair. Not fair, not fair at all, but crazy.
The thing was, in that video, then a Texan dude, like an Asian American Texan dude, came from Texas, came to him and said, "Hey, can you stop? What are you doing, man?"
Yeah,
they don't know, they don't care about this, and he started confronting him, and then he just did the same thing to him. He said, "Nagasaki, Hiroshima, we'll do that to you." He's like, "Brother, I'm American." Like, hello.
I understand what you're saying to me, but that makes it a whole lot worse, actually.
Exactly. Yeah. It was so much worse, and that was the first viral clip. It was so bad for him, but that was I'll guess like a year ago.
Okay.
And since
crazy.
Since then he's learned nothing.
Oh, wonderful. We love when people learn nothing.
And he went to the Philippines. Did not that much. He did a little bit of fuckery there, but not enough to get noticed. And then he went to South Korea, and then he started really fucking up. Oh. Then he started the South Korean, like I would think, like, the social media just noticed him, and he started getting attacked. So he started getting punched up when he started to, like,
or actually attacked.
Yeah, actually people saw him live streaming. They were like, "That's Johnny Somali who's been talking shit."
Oh fuck!
And then they went and they beat his ass.
Damn.
On camera, and he's getting charges. He's in court right now getting sentenced.
All of this is live on the stream.
This is all. This is live on. He got banned on this, banned on that. He's not even doing kick. He's doing something else. He's doing
he somehow found the fourth.
The fourth, not even. Like, I think even the fifth.
YouTube, nah. Kick, nah.
There's some random ass channel.
No, yeah, Vimeo's actually great.
Yeah, Vimeo's actually great, but there's some random ass channel. He, like, the CEO of the random ass streaming channel, literally paid him. I saw this in a Tozy video. Shout out to Tozy, because actually, Tozy is a very, very nice dude who got some great ass videos. But he basically, like, put up this vid where he got paid by some live streaming CEO on some obscure place. Okay. Like, literally, I don't think there's more than 5K people on the site.
Damn.
And he was like, "I'll pay you money to stream on my site."
But I'm assuming he pulled people in.
Yeah, he pulled, because he have a Discord channel. Like, Johnny Somali has a Discord channel with all the degenerates.
As you do. Yeah. With that said, go check out the BingeCast Discord. It'll be linked in the description. Continue your story.
Okay. But yeah, they keep so they're basically looking. God, I was totally thrown off by that plug.
So
that plug completely.
Also, I'm pretty sure we don't have a Discord. That was just purely for the.
I mean, we have one by this time, but still.
Surely.
But
he joins the random website.
Yeah, he joins the random website. He just streams there. And he basically, like, the only people who look at the streams. You ever heard about lol cows?
Lol cows?
Yeah, lol cows.
No.
Lol cows are basically, like, people who are despised, but they have a viewership because they're despised.
Oh.
So they have a viewership.
They have a term for that?
Yeah,
I thought they called them idiots.
Like, Wings of Redemption?
Wings of Redemption?
You don't know that guy?
That does ring a bell.
Yeah,
to an extent.
The big dude.
No, I mean I don't know what he looks
Okay,
like.
do you know?
I just I remember some controversy about Wings of Redemption being a thing. I mean, I can pull it up.
Yeah, you can try to search lolcows. Like it's basically this thing.
Lolcow's meaning.
Yeah. What is a lolcow? Right, a YouTube drama. That's probably
Urban Dictionary.
Yeah.
A person, a person or group of people laughed at for actions that they take, despite not trying to be funny. They may try to take themselves seriously, but are often milked
for laughs,
with or without knowledge.
Which is the exact interpretation of that. It's literally just you're being ridiculed, but you're getting money off of it.
Okay.
And you're not being ridiculed in a fun way. It's not a community that is loving the creator.
No.
The creator's being ridiculed and milked for content.
It's like they're not laughing with you, but at you type thing.
Completely.
Yeah,
Like you're just a lolcow just means you're a content creator who's obliviously fucking retarded. I'm just gonna say it, retarded, right? And you're literally just getting milked for content.
Okay.
And the people
it makes sense
money.
within like the lolcow thing. I get it now. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, no.
And that's
laughing at the cow. Sure.
Exactly, and that's basically what he is.
Mm-hmm.
He gets. I think the last time he got. He said, "Give me $100 donation, and I'll go out naked in the street." He did that in South Korea.
It's like watching You're watching a train wreck happen in real time. Like
you're paying for it to happen.
Yeah, you're paying for a train wreck to happen in real time, which is fucking insane. Okay, let's just say one thing is that he does it. Another thing is that people donate for that. Because I will never understand the like I want to see chaos happen, but like I think maybe it's just like this innate human thing of like watching chaos.
I think it's more people want to be like, hey, I can control this person to do something,
which is
I
scary.
Just donate something.
Like, what the fuck's that about?
Exactly, and that's why lolcows are such a like. I mean, it's a society.
We do live in one.
We live in a society.
Do you want to see these scars?
Where that can happen? Like, I'd never be able. You couldn't pay me money to do some shit that I didn't want to do.
No,
like really.
No,
like it depends on the amount. Say 15 mil, then I'm listening. Well, but other than that, I'm not.
I will say it does depend on what it is. If 50 mil to kill a person, no, I'm good.
But for $500, I'm not walking out in the streets of South Korea, almost butt naked.
I'm not doing that anywhere.
Exactly.
Except graduation week.
In Denmark, I might
because graduation week in Denmark, because you do that for free.
Yeah, there's so much shit happening, anyways. Like, they wouldn't even notice.
It's like part of it, right? Like, I don't know if you guys did that, but I remember in graduation week, and it was a super side tangent, very, very quickly. Graduation week is very interesting in Denmark, and I will definitely tell graduation stories when we get further into this podcast, because we did some shit.
Yeah, I mean, graduation in Denmark is just
a
lot of bullshit happening.
It is so much fun, but holy shit, is bullshit. But like, okay, you get this hat. Very short. You get this hat, and you cut different things into it, right? And one of the things you can cut is a wave, and the wave indicates that you have gone. What is it? Skinny dipping? Yes,
skinny dipping.
You've gone skinny dipping.
Skinny dipping or fucked. No, double meaning.
No, the lightning is fucked.
Yeah, but okay. It depends on the high school. It depends on the high school. No, it does not. It does.
We can Google the rules right now, and
but you can Google. There's the norm rules, and then there's abbreviations comparing to the high schools.
Okay, fine. I didn't know that.
Because we had the lightnings and the hearts, and then also the lightnings.
The hearts, if you have
a girlfriend, yeah.
With a girlfriend,
exactly,
wearing the hat.
But then we had a lot of people who had hearts and very much a lot of lightnings.
Some people do that. I would never, as a man of God.
I would never either.
Holy shit! But yeah, no, it is crazy. Anyways, that was a very side tangent. It just sparked my interest for a second. But I would love to talk about like Danish graduations. And
we will.
Talking about graduations around the world would be very interesting. Yeah, if we have a third person here at some point who's not from Denmark, that'd be a very fun conversation to have. Anyways, get back to the lolcow and the Johnny Somali.
Back to that.
The whole point we are trying to get into with the streamers in Japan is that Japan's a very volatile place to be a streamer right now.
It is
incredibly volatile. But we've got two dudes right here that are actually kind of doing it, and they did it good, right?
They did.
Yeah,
they did a good job.
They did a good job because we watched the Ludwig and Michael Reeves
tip
to tip. Some may say.
An amazing series.
It was so fucking good. I mean, we've always swore way too many times because usually the rule is, I think, 5 or 10 minutes.
Right.
We broke that immediately.
Wait, what are we doing on a camera?
Swearing?
What? Oh no, swearing. Sorry. God, I thought you went off camera for a moment.
No.
Oh, my bad.
I am purely on here. No swearing. It's like the general rule for podcasting. Like you cannot swear within 5-10 minutes, right? Right. And we did that. We broke that. But that is purely because this I almost want to call
raw. It's real.
Almost want to call it a show. It was so good. It was well produced. It was interesting. It was just a general good experience.
It was.
Watching Michael Reeves, who I don't know too much about, I will say.
Yeah, Michael Reeves is the GOAT.
I trust you fully because he was incredibly entertaining. And he just seemed like a great soul, which both of them do. They're a great combination.
I mean, the thing about the whole series, the best thing about it was the fact that you got to see two guys going on to an adventure.
Yeah.
It's like in a country they don't understand the language of.
Barely.
They don't.
At least barely.
Yeah, barely.
Barely. They had
not
the
even
basics.
barely. They
had the basics down,
Actually,
but
barely.
yeah.
And it's close to being nothing to barely.
Which is very interesting because, as you mentioned earlier, you appreciate Japanese culture and you actually are trying to learn Japanese.
I am.
So I think
it's interesting.
We had two very, very different experiences watching the show. As someone that does not speak a fucking lick of Japanese, I don't even watch anime, so I know nothing about Japanese.
Shame him for that, by the way. The fact that he doesn't watch anime.
I watched Attack on Titan.
That.
Oh, on the
he
record.
barely watched it, and he watched it dubbed.
Okay, so we're hitting the guy now.
How dare you watch it dubbed?
Look at this guy. Spit on it.
Honestly, out of all the animes that you could have watched dubbed, it's fine that you did with Attack on Titan. It's fine.
I vividly remember. Well, first of all, you suggested me Attack on Titan. I was like, okay, bet. I'll actually watch an anime for once.
And you did.
And I watched it.
And I was
watched
happy
it.
you
No,
did.
the worst part. I
binged it.
I binged it. The worst part. I think we talked about this in the last episode. But yeah, watched Attack on Titan. I know nothing about fucking anime whatsoever. You know a shit ton about.
I do.
Anime and Japanese culture in general.
Right.
Like you've been there. I've never been to Japan. I would love to go, but I've never been.
Right, we're definitely going.
We are definitely going, and we're doing a vlog style tip to
tip to tip.
Listen, guys, we're doing. Well, okay, not like that, but we are doing tip to tip. I was about to say from Hokkaido because I forgot what the fucking tips were called.
I think we shouldn't steal the whole thing.
We're not stealing anything. It was purely a joke. We're not stealing anything. I would love to go to Japan and go to the most random fucking places, though.
Facts.
Honestly, that'd
go
be so
to
much
all
fun.
the great cities and small villages that nobody talks about. Ugh,
it'd be wonderful. But nonetheless, Ludwig and Michael Reeves, two very, very big YouTubers, that did this series,
right,
where it's over 14 episodes, and it kind of ties into our BingeCast because both of us watched this within like 48 hours.
We did.
We binged it. I have never had so much fun watching a YouTube series.
Really?
It brought me back to like old YouTube in a sense, in the way it was edited, in the way they handled it.
I haven't seen a YouTube series. I'm just gonna guess here, but literally 3-4 years, 5 years.
It was a wonderful, fresh breath of air, right?
It was literally just like an actual series of two dudes with a camera, a bunch of cameras, and just doing their thing. Like it was literally just, hey, look at this experience and just look at it. And no crazy editing, no this and that, no Mr. Beast type shit.
I honestly think that's the best part. It's the best part that it wasn't Mr. Beastified. Because like some content sure benefits from that in the retention area.
It does. If
you want to look at everything of like retention facts and like analytics, what Mr. Beast does is incredible for him.
Exactly.
But this series was so wonderfully made, and they're just naturally funny. Both of them are naturally funny people. They're clearly entertainers.
Exactly.
In very different ways, to be fair.
I think also, of course, they got a lot of views because of the fact they're both big YouTubers.
Yeah, no.
But at the end of the day, it's also not retention based. So it's not like hey, kids who see this or people who are younger would see it and then just be caught with the editing. The editing does a lot for people who are younger. But this just was pure.
I mean, as someone that enjoys editing, like the reason you do retention editing, which is what you call it, right? Like you call it retention editing because it's the point of it, right? You kind of just want to glue people's eyes on the screen because the content in of itself is really not that interesting.
And keep them entertained.
Exactly. You just want to fucking turn on the neurons and be like, hey, you're watching this shit right now. Oh my God.
Right.
They did the exact opposite and it was wonderful. And I enjoyed every second of it. But how was it? And this is me asking you as someone who, I mean, okay, if you had to grade your Japanese on a scale from, let's say, on a scale from let's say a scale from 1 to 5.
I've got you there.
Sure. I was gonna do like the S and the whatever.
And the S here,
Yeah, I mean 1 to 5. 1 to 5 being fluent, 1 being me.
Because that was they do for the what's it called, the JPLT test. They do N1 to N5.
Oh, interesting.
Exactly.
Very side tangent. Because here it's like, at least I've noticed from friends, it's the A and B C system. So it's like A1, A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2.
Is that the English one?
Or
the Danish one?
Yes, that is what they do. I think that's a European standard.
Oh,
but I wouldn't be surprised if they do differently.
Because I remember seeing there's an English proficient. It's all called proficiency language test.
Yeah,
and then there's an English one and whatever one. Mm-hmm. But the Japanese one goes from N1 to N5, and N1 means that you can read law. Like you can read law terms in Japanese. Okay, like you're the best of the best.
Does it not? But okay, I guess that's an interesting angle because that brings up the question. Because you said read, and I don't know if that's you saying that right now, but does that entail like you speaking it?
Yeah, it does. Because
so you can read.
Let me ask you this: law. How many American people, even you've been to America? You know people who are American.
Quite a bit, yes.
Quite a bit. So
basically American.
Do you think a lot of American people can just read up terms that are exclusively like set in environments of being a doctorate? Or
no, I mean I understand what you're saying. It's just an interesting way of measuring it, but I don't want to get into the nitty gritty of it.
Yeah, like, it's just meaning you know the advancements of the language.
Okay,
like you don't know the advanced version. That's N1.
Okay,
N2 is being like basically born there. You have the language. You have the words down.
Oh, I see.
You have everything down.
Sorry, I get it now. Okay, so do they have a whole other step than what the one that we do here? Because the one we do here, the highest one is literally mother tongue. Oh, which is your N2.
Yeah.
Your N2 is mother tongue.
Yeah,
and then N1 is the even higher than
that.
I see.
Exactly.
Okay. Oh.
So N1 means that you can become a lawyer.
You're actually academically trained within Japanese.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha. Sorry.
So N2 is mother tongue basically. Mm-hmm. Like you got it down everything. N3 is okay, you're getting to the point where you don't sound like a foreigner.
You can talk to anyone. You can do anything.
You can construct sentences all you like.
But there are minor errors here and there.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
And then N4 means you can barely construct sentences. You're getting there. You can speak it.
Okay.
But you don't sound... Oh, yeah. Because the big thing is you can construct sentences. You can do stuff. You can say anything you want to say.
Yeah.
But you don't sound Japanese.
You still sound... Okay.
Yeah. You sound completely like a foreigner. Because that's hard. Intonation is a big thing. It's not really an intonation language. Like Chinese. Chinese... is very...
I have heard horror stories about Chinese being the word for horse can mean horrifying things if
exactly.
you say it wrong.
It's like 5 different words with the exact same spelling. And one of them is
deeply offensive to anyone's parents.
Okay. Oh, crazy. Oh, the word horse?
I think it's horse.
Now I want to know what the word horse is.
Don't keep me up on this. I'm not 100% sure. I just feel like I've heard this where like the word horse, if it's said wrong, you're offending you and the entire bloodline somehow.
Yeah, but that's how Chinese works.
Interesting.
You can say the same word in different intonations. Because in Danish, we don't have intonations. So it's very hard to try to imagine.
Because Danish is a farmer's language, man. Like none of us know anything. We just know how to make potato and make beef and pig.
Have potato in our throat.
We make many pick many country, yes.
Yes, pick many, yes.
We love a lot of pigs here. Pigs are our thing. We love bacon.
I don't like the pig though.
No, because
I like my meat.
And I will say that openly, bacon is fucking overrated.
Oh my god, he said it.
Bacon is fucking overrated.
I mean, I agree, but he said it though.
Nonetheless, either way, let's get back to the Michael Reeves.
But what I was saying
again, we said this last episode. I think we should rebrand.
We should rebrand
to the ADHD podcast.
We are ADHD podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
But are we doing a complete rebrand then? Because honestly, it would be funny that people watch back and they're like, what do we call the BingeCast the first 4 episodes?
No, we're not rebranding, first of all, because we don't have the qualifications to speak actually ADHD. We're just weird.
We do.
Like, I do not have a paper saying it.
I do.
You do?
You do?
Well, I don't.
Mickey Mouse, my man.
Listen here, buddy. Listen here, bucko. Ahoy.
Oh, no way.
No way. Me? No. No, I don't. But nonetheless, maybe we should rebrand.
Listen, before we talk about rebranding, we need to get back on ADHD too much. Get back to it.
It is so hard.
What we're saying is the fact that
it was a great series.
It was a great series.
I have never enjoyed. Never enjoyed it.
But we need to go to Japan as well. Sidetrack again. Let's go to Japan.
And now
we need to
immediately.
like, because honestly, we do need to go to Japan.
We do.
And we've been talking about it. And I will be the guide.
You would be the guy.
I would be the guide. But honestly, I feel like you should know some Japanese before you go.
No, 100%. I agree. If anything, for respect. Just to pay respect to their culture. I think that's very important.
Pay respect sounds like too much. Like, if I go to Spain, I wouldn't pay respects by learning.
No, but I think that's where Japan, and that might be like the zeitgeist of it all, is that Japan is just a country so ingrained of like, you even see that in this series, like people just have respect, at least show a certain respect towards each other.
They do.
At least it seems like it.
100%.
And I could imagine if you go to like I went to Spain recently. They speak English. A lot of them speak English. It very much seems like they don't hear. So here it's like they appreciate you even more. And at least in the case of Michael Reeves and Ludwig, they actually help them a lot. And I don't know.
They do. I think no matter what, they would help you.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know if that's like a baseline of Japanese culture.
That is the baseline.
Okay.
That is definitely the baseline.
But nonetheless, like if you can't communicate with them, obviously their help is going to be more difficult. Right? But 100% I agree.
Like no matter what, Japanese people will always help you. But when you know, when you're trying at least just a bit, they're way more inclined to try to help you until the end.
No,
they will do anything because they're like, they do everything in that culture is about what you just said, respect, right? Yeah. It's all about respect.
That's kind of what I mean with paying respect to the culture, because it like, at least from a foreigner like me that genuinely has no clue about Japan whatsoever. Like I love Japanese food. I know
that's about it. Yeah,
I know a lot about Japanese food, but that's about it. I don't know a lot about the culture in itself. And obviously, saying this as someone that knows a lot about Japanese food, I know culture is very ingrained in that. But it seems like a country and a culture that has a lot of respect.
It does.
It's just like baseline that you pay respect to your elders. You pay respect
even when
to
you're
your
annoyed.
Fellow countrymen.
Yeah.
And
even when you're mad, when you're annoyed,
exactly,
you're still respectful.
You still respectful. So that's why I think it's very important. And I agree with you that if you go to Japan, you should learn at least the absolute basics of phrases.
Like arigato gozaimasu.
Exactly.
Onegaishimasu. Like all the
100%. I would definitely, as bad as I am with any other language than English, I would definitely do my I would work on with fucking quiz cards, if anything.
You don't have to. I'll give you the quiz cards.
Arigato gozaimasu. That's not even remotely close.
Right.
But
okay, try to say. We'll just start from here. Just say arigato gozaimasu.
That means bye and thank you.
No, that just means let me translate it in Danish. Mange tak.
Oh, so thanks.
Yeah,
it just means thanks.
No, but thanks is arigato.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, and then thank you very much. Yeah, is arigato gozaimasu.
Yeah, so thank you very much.
But you say that no matter what, you always say that at the end of the sentence.
Okay, I just thought arigato was like goodbye.
No, goodbye is you never say it. Yeah, sayonara. But that's like you never say that because that's always like that's like a long goodbye. That's like I'll never see you again. That's like goodbye.
Goodbye for fucking ever.
I will never see you again.
We're never seeing you again.
Sayonara, and then you leave.
I just remember that from some anime at some point.
Yeah, bro, sayonara is like that's the most like the norm. But like if normally like let's say after this podcast I'll be like matane. It's like vi ses.
Oh, okay.
Vi ses means like
I'll
see you later.
See you later. I'll see you.
Vi ses.
But you mentioned the Japan trip. Right?
The Japan trip, right? And what we're going to do in Japan trip.
We are going to do a Japan trip.
And we're not going to do the fucked up shit that people are doing apparently in Japan.
No.
Which,
I mean, no.
Right?
And was like, I'm not capable of even being social with people I don't know. So I'm pretty sure I couldn't even do anything remotely close to that.
What I'm saying is we're probably going to film it.
I'll be holding the camera and you better fucking act up.
Yeah, bro, I'll act right. And the white man tell me that, right?
Okay. That's new bucko.
I'm fucking around. But what I'm saying is I won't act like the people who apparently are making content and are doing that in Japan. Other than Johnny Somali, there are apparently more people who do it. Yeah. Which is a streamer that I know from like appearances in other streamers that I know, but he's called Miskiff.
I vaguely, and I will say I know more about Miskiff than I do. Okay, actually no, I don't. I know very little about him. He did the WoW series.
He's part of the whole Austin crew.
Yeah, exactly.
The whole Austin crew.
Like I've heard of him in the Sphere, and I don't know why. Is he in the sphere of Ludwig? I think he is. Or is he not?
He's not.
He's not?
He's not. He's in the sphere of, I know it's OTK, right? So 1 through K.
I've heard of OTK.
OTK. And OTK is like this thing, they've kind of disassociated, I guess, with Asmongold because he's now right-wing grifter.
He's the only one through OTK that I know of, and that is years ago, back when he actually did WoW content.
Yeah, but when they started it, he wasn't the man he is today. But at the end of the day, what it is that Miskiv is a big streamer who has his own community. I think 30K-ish. It doesn't matter. But he got a lot of viewers.
And, I mean, I know of him, so he has to be
exactly. And I definitely used it because normally I kind of look through clips through channels that I see. And then I see a Miskiv clip here and there. I've seen him throughout the years a lot. Like, he's definitely not I've seen him. He's someone, right? And he's always just been this funny dude who's just been doing his shit in his house in Austin, doing good whatever content, right? But he went to Japan and he did this obvious mistake apparently, and we're gonna pull the clip up right here.
Yeah, but like keep talking, just to be.
And it's this clip where he goes on the cherry blossom tree. In Japan, which is cherry blossom trees. It's not that they're sacred. I mean, in Japanese culture, they definitely have it all meaning. There's haikus about it, if you know what haiku is.
I feel poems. I mean, at least the little bit I know about Japanese culture, the Sakura?
Sakura.
Right, like I even knew that. Right. So that means that
it's a big thing.
It is a pretty big thing.
It's a big thing. And I won't be a grifter here and say, oh my God, you just touched a religious tree. He didn't do that.
Okay.
What he did do was he touched a tree that only comes around 3 weeks to a month, depends on the place. I mean, I in the country,
I do think it ties back to the respect thing.
It does 100%.
It's just like respect the nature, respect the culture, respect where you 100%. are. You are not at home. It's not a random fucking tree on the side of the road for you, right?
But there's one thing I want to say about that is the fact that I think I'm not gonna defend Miskiv here because at the end of the day he fucked up. He shouldn't have done that at all. But he did that with someone else who's Tokyo Sims. Okay. Who is also he's you probably see him on TikTok.
He's American too. Right? Yeah. Right? He sounds. I've seen 2 TikToks of him, and he sounds American.
Like his English, I don't know where he's from. Okay. Like his English is good, so he's definitely, he might be American, Australian, or whatever, right?
Okay.
So I don't know. Right, I don't know. He's never said that, but I know he's Japanese. He's half Japanese.
Oh, he is. Okay.
So he speaks Japanese fluidly.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Exactly. Okay. Which is the thing. And he was doing it with him. So I could see, like, okay, if a Japanese person is doing it, from my point of view, if I was dumb and I didn't think about something, and I was like, okay, this person who's from this country is doing it, fuck it, I'll do it too.
Sure.
I can see that.
But did Tokyo Sim start it?
No, well, it's clipped together. So who did it first is kind of like...
Okay. I mean,
they did it both together.
At the end of the day, I fully understand Miskiv's in a sense of like if I'm with a friend who is local to here,
exactly, like speaks the language fluently and is half, of the he's half Japanese.
What I would be worried about is to and again, me being very PG, I guess in some sentences, I would be worried that it's but maybe he is also thinking this is for content and is actually not thinking about the actual repercussions of what we're doing.
Exactly. I think honestly, they could have been drunk. They could have been this.
That too.
Because I don't understand why you would do it to of all the trees that are in Tokyo. Why the fuck would you do it on a Sakura tree?
Nonetheless, actually, just pause real quick. I don't even know what we're talking about because I have not seen this clip.
You haven't seen the clip?
No.
Pull the clip out right now.
Just to be quick, it's a tweet from Ock20,000. Who is Yeet, I guess. I don't know how to read tweets aloud. Miskiv is catching heat in Japan from popular content creator Kaho Shibuya for doing pull-ups and gymnastic tricks on a cherry blossom tree. Parentheses, quotation marks. I saw video content creators I've been met before doing pull-ups. Just broke my heart to see someone I actually know, doing such things. So here's the clip. Miskiv, okay, I'm assuming that's Tokyo Sims.
No, that's not. That's Tokyo Sims.
Oh, okay. I haven't. That's not right there. People are, man. Oh, you grabbed some ass too. I mean,
that's him again. So at the end of the day, like if you look at it, it's not the worst thing ever. But it's just the fact that the biggest disrespect about it is the fact that Sakura trees do blossom only in 3 weeks out of the whole year, and when they do, when you touch it. The leaves just fall off, and they're not going to regrow. They're just going to regrow next year.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, you're just disrespecting the culture and the fact that it's not gonna look as well as it does when it finally comes.
Does it really affect it that much?
It does. It does. Because it's not gonna regrow, and the tree's gonna look sparse, and it's damaging the tree, damaging the not the stick, grain.
The sticks.
Yeah, the stick, the sticks on the tree. And at the end of the day, it's just damaging a very culturally important part of Japanese history that only happens 3 weeks a year.
Which is insane.
Yeah,
no, okay.
And it was just a dumb decision. And it can be written off as like, hey, it's okay, it's this and that. But the fact is they posted it. They're streamers. They're people with influence. Yeah. And now...
I think at the end of the day, that's really the big issue.
The big ick and the big issue.
Big issue and ick is that they are people of influence, right? Like you have to, I don't know, and it's the big conversation every time. It's like influencers, like that's the word like that we have adopted to be content creators now is influencers. Like that I would assume that means you're influencing people and you are aware of your influence on people.
Exactly, you're aware of what you're doing or what you're posting.
At least at the end of the day, I think you should be a good example. I do understand that is an opinion.
That is an opinion. I don't want to be a good example. I just want to be funny.
Like to some people, I'm like, but also I think you can be funny and a good example. But
yeah, that's
but
hard.
You can also be a bad example. I'm funny.
True.
And if you just throw your morals out of the way, you can just be funny, matter the repercussions.
I feel like morals just going a bit too far. At the end of the day, I just think he did. Like, if I did that on a tree in Denmark, I wouldn't think twice. I wouldn't think twice.
No, because it's different. So again, it's culture. It's different. Like,
exactly.
Here, who the fuck gives a shit about the tree?
I'm gonna chalk down to what my honest opinion is about this, and that is just being ignorant about it. Just being like, hey, we wanted to do this because it's funny, and we did it. That's it.
And at the end of the day, he did not go to a forest, and he did not film a dead body.
Exactly. So he didn't do a Logan Paul.
He did not do a Logan Paul.
Exactly.
Which is, I guess,
so it's not that bad.
Standard of please don't do.
That's not the standard. That's the outmost. Please don't do it.
Please do not do that.
Exactly.
You're fucking insane.
Exactly. But the problem is Kaho. I don't know if you know her.
I know none of these people.
You know none of these people.
That's kind of the part of this.
So let me put it out. You know Connor. You know the Trash Taste podcast.
Very quickly, just run me through it.
I'm running you through it very quickly.
Connor Sea Dog VA because he was in Copenhagen, and that's the only reason I know him.
Exactly. So that guy who likes hot dogs, right? The little sausage muncher.
No, he did like the hot dogs, right? Yeah.
Exactly.
Who doesn't?
So that guy, like they've done so many videos with Kao. Kao's a pretty much ingrained-ish with everyone who's done Japanese content.
Okay,
because of the fact that Kaho.
No.
She used to, just a little bit of side fact, just to know, she used to do adult content.
Sure.
Way before she did YouTube, right?
Okay.
But that doesn't matter. But that's just a little bit of a little bit of background content because of the fact that then she commented on it. She was like, okay, these people are doing content in Japan, and she was like, okay, she was on stream, I think, and she was like, this is not good. This is bad. Please, when you come to Japan, you do this. And she's been doing content once, I think, with Miskiv.
Yeah.
And they did content, and she was like, I've met this guy before. I don't know him. He's not a friend, but I'm content. And then she basically called him out for it.
Okay.
And then apparently, skip like half a week later, she gets some DMs, and then she says, you know what? Because she put him down when she found out. She called him out. She was like, hey, this isn't good. Don't do that. She got some DMs saying, hey, don't do this. Don't do that. And then
from like people in the circle, or just
from Miskiv. Miskiv DM'd her.
Okay.
Please don't do that. To me.
Yeah.
And then Kaho just said, hey, don't even.
Yeah. First of all, don't tell me what to do.
Don't tell me what to do. And then she was very. Again, she's Japanese. She was very respectful about it. She was like,
obviously,
listen,
please don't tell me what to do.
Please,
please don't respectfully, sir. I would like you not to fucking tell me what to do. Okay.
And again, she just went down on her point harder about, hey, don't like do the things you want to do in Japan. Just make sure that you know the culture and make sure this and that. She's been very respectful about it, but
fair point.
But a lot of people feel like she was dogpiling Miskiv. Apparently XUC did as well.
Was she not the one throwing the dog shit in the beginning?
I mean, I could see how it feels like dogpiling from their point of view, but then again, from Kyle's point of view, it's a content creator you did content with a month before this happened, and then they do this, and then you're like, you feel compelled to say, hey, why would they do this in Japanese culture when they?
I do understand that. I think one of the worst things about this is kind of with the next clip, right? Because we have a guy named Harrison IRL who I fucking have even more zero clue who is, unfortunately.
Yeah, Harrison IRL is probably some whatever fucking cake streamer who is the bottom of hell when it comes to any type of content.
Sure, I mean, he's on Kick to be first.
Exactly.
Right. You did link this on the document that we have for today. And I'm assuming it's because it's showing that more people are doing this because Miskiff did, right? Is that not what's this?
I mean, the thing is, I was about to get to that, but the thing is that the influence that we were talking about is the fact that the influence Miskiff did was the fact that other streamers are going to try to do what he did, which we were afraid of when it came to Johnny Somalia as well. And then Harrison did it. And this is what Harrison did. He did the exactly same thing.
This tree and touch it very
where he's just
respectfully. So
he touched it very respectfully.
You looked like you were having so much fun. I didn't want to miss out. Let's have more fun in Japan. Why don't we?
The way he pause. The way he walks up, hands in fucking pockets. Like, I'm gonna swing in this tree real quick.
No confidence.
Which also, you don't have to be confident about, but at least be confident about being a piece of shit. I guess.
Yeah, if you're being a dickhead, you don't care about people, right?
Yeah, if you don't care about people, but if you care about people, why are you doing this?
This just seems like a misfit high school kid who's trying to.
He's just trying, but that's why he's on Kick. Okay, he's on the tree,
and then he does it right. The fact is, this isn't even the worst that I've seen, and he does it in front.
There's even a piece so bad. There's a person stopping.
No, but I can hear kids in the background as well. Like people are playing. This is a park that he's doing it at.
Okay.
And that's not the worst part of it. I've seen another clip. I didn't link it because I didn't want to link too much, but I've seen another clip of him just saying like, "Why are people so mad? Like, so what? Miskiff did that. This culture is just way too sensitive. I mean, Japan would be great if they didn't care about so many little things. And it's like, fuck off, leave.
I hate it. Exactly. And this could get me started, so I won't get my blood boiled. But I hate the era that we're in, where like we so adamantly focus, at least some people adamantly focus on what their viewpoint is as like the only and right viewpoint, as if like we are 7 billion people on this planet, man. Some people will disagree with you, and that is okay.
I mean, I've never seen it, and I'm just gonna call it out here. I've never seen that from someone who's not a degenerate American like this guy. Not an American, but a degenerate American.
There are definitely degens everywhere, but unfortunately, because America's such a big country,
and streaming culture is big there as well,
and the culture is shifting, at least from what I see, within even some people that I know in America, like it's shifting to a place where like
right-wing grifters.
They don't care as much about other people's feelings, quote unquote, is what they call it. But in the sense of it, it's just like, no, you just don't care about other people. Like what you're doing,
individualism is getting too big.
What you're doing is actively just like not good to other people. I don't want to say hurting, because there's a lot. Like, you're not actually hurting.
You're not hurting someone,
but you're just being a dickhead.
Yeah.
Like for some reason, it's okay to be a dickhead now. Like, you can be nice and not just for the sense of like, oh, but like, I don't care. But like, maybe you should. Maybe you should give a shit.
Maybe you should.
Maybe you should be a nice fucking person. Like, who the fuck thought about that? The Japanese people. Imagine that. The Japanese people clearly.
Yeah, that's just ingrained in the culture. It's not even a thought. You know?
But they're too sensitive. Like.
Exactly. But that shit did piss me off. But like that's just him. I think that's just Harrison IRL.
Sure. It is insecure.
And again, we're plugging him. We don't want to plug him, but at the end of the day,
insecure people doing insecure things. And you linked one more clip in here, which is Asmon's. Oh, it's Asmon's take.
Okay. Yeah, on the whole Miskiff Cherry Blossom thing. And the reason why is because he's probably commentating on Kaho's response on it. So we'll give that a little watch.
Here's the problem, right? Is that like she made a post about. I do think that.
I thought for a second my shit stopped. I was like,
I think that Merge should have just come out and said at the very beginning, "My bad, I didn't know. Sorry, I won't do it again." And I think if he had just done that, it would have been fine.
Fine.
Because like, I don't think Miz is a friend of mine, right? Like yeah, she did nothing wrong. Well, she's clout chasing. Well, like either way, right? I mean, like it's just like because if you said that,
I mean, we can stop right here.
I mean, I was about to say,
but at the end of the day, he just says,
actually, what is he saying?
Like, just should have just come out and said, very beginning, my bad, I didn't know. But DMing people getting mad at them obviously creates a lot of problems. So what he's saying is the fact that usually Asmongold these days doesn't have good takes, so please don't listen to him. But at the end of the day, what was said was, which is true, is don't DM people when you fucked up. Don't try to damage control. No damage control.
At the end of the day, you fucked up, so let it happen.
Let it happen.
And if anything, when you want to do damage control, do it publicly on your platform.
Exactly. But try to, if you can go while I'm talking, go to the Miskiff channel.
Sure. On Twitter.
Yeah. So Miskiff did an apology, which was honestly, I did read it. It was okay. It was good. It was a good apology, and he laid it out. He said what he said, what he felt like, what happened, and it was all okay. And then he left it at that. And that was right after he just deleted the video, which means that he knew what the reaction was. Mm-hmm. He knew what was going to happen, and he immediately deleted it and then apologized. And then afterwards, Kaho did say, like, she did, like, a lot of people commented on it, from Japanese creators to Western creators, and then he started DMing. He started going wild, and that's the whole reason why it was so. Why would you do that? Like, it didn't make any sense to try to damage control what people said after you did the apology, because of course you feel regret from doing it, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's the only reason why you damage control. And you can see here the apology is like a lot of fucking paragraphs.
A lot of words. It's a lot of words.
It's a lot of words. But at the end of the day, what he is saying is a good apology from saying, like,
is it?
I didn't know, I tried. I mean, we can skim it down to, hey, I wanted to make a quick statement on a situation regarding the cherry blossom tree. A few days ago, I did pull-ups on cherry blossom tree. I posted a video and went to bed. The moment I was informed by a friend that the severity of the situation, I immediately deleted the post and regretted my decision. And then he goes on to say how much he loves Japan, and to any viewers and tourists comments to Japan, please understand that these trees are sacred. So basically, he just said that he was informed that the trees are not to make fun of, and they're sacred, and you shouldn't be doing what he did.
I think at the end of the day, you know.
At the end of the day.
At the end of the day.
At the end of the goddamn day.
Hassan's 2020, and this guy got no glasses on. You know what I mean?
He's too blind.
He's legally blind.
He's legally blind.
No, it's like if he hadn't tried to do the damage control, quote unquote, with the other,
it would have been fine.
I think that
Nobody
is, which is also what Asmongold is saying, and I fucking hate
that we agree.
I hate agreeing with him, but he is completely right. Like, just stand up.
I used to be. I wouldn't even say an Asmongold viewer, but I used to be a YouTube viewer.
Oh, sure. I played World of Warcraft
back in the
for
WoW
15
days.
years. Yeah, no, 100%. But I feel like this is not the first time it's happened to Miskiff, and I am not sure if that's a correct statement or not.
Is that not the first time?
I feel like it's not, where he's like done some bullshit and he tried to correct it.
I mean, his first is
but again, I am
he's
not
had a lot
making it hard.
From what I remember, he's had controversies with not him, but with people who know him. So he had a friend who kind of touched a woman who didn't want to be touched. Stuff like that.
Okay.
Like,
very different
in his
thing.
house, but not him.
Yeah, okay, very different thing. But still, nonetheless, not okay.
I mean, there's a clip of him saying the N-word, but still.
Oh. Okay. I feel like you could have let with that.
Yeah, I could have let with that, right?
You could have let with that and be like, yeah, he did that. I was like, oh, so he's a fucking piece of shit.
No, but he did that because, you know Ice Poseidon? Oh, surely. Yeah.
I don't know who Ice Poseidon is. Yes, I was also 12 once, unfortunately.
Exactly. So exactly, like that's the whole thing. Like, he was a part of that. He was this cameraman.
Ice Poseidon was a WoW guy.
Was he?
Yeah, to begin with. I'm pretty sure he was.
No, he just did content with the one WoW guy you're thinking about. Rest in peace. The guy you're thinking about. I know who you're thinking about.
I don't know who I'm thinking about.
Oh, you don't? Oh, I'm just...
Reckless?
Reckless.
Oh, Reckless.
Because he did content with Reckless. And okay. I think that's how he found...
Rest in peace, Reckless, though.
Reckless was the guy.
I don't know a lot about him, but...
You don't? No. Number one rogue. Anyways.
I thought he was a warrior. Fuck me.
Anyways, he was a cameraman for Ice Poseidon.
Oh shit, he was.
Yeah, he started. That's how he started out.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I did not know that.
He started out as a cameraman for Ice Poseidon, and then there's one clip of them being in a car, and then he said a dumb joke.
Then I don't know how I know Ice Poseidon. I fully thought he was.
Ice Poseidon is Ice Poseidon. That whole part of streaming realm.
I mean, okay. To be fair, he was, as far as I know, the guy that started IRL streaming. Like made it a thing. I'm sure he wasn't the first, obviously.
He
but
did the
he
offensive IRL.
Okay. But then again,
who's the guy who did
wasn't
first
that what
IRL?
IRL was? And is that still not half of what IRL is?
No, Ricegum was the first one to do it. I'm pretty sure. Ricegum.
I don't
like blind dates and shit.
There's no way. Ice Poseidon's so much older, but nonetheless, we don't. I don't feel like googling the fact.
It's one of those two, but at the end of the day, that's just how you get out.
If we had a producer that wasn't me, we would love to discuss this further, but we don't, and I don't feel like googling it.
Producers running the time. Let's go to the next.
Running the time.
Run the time.
I love running the time. Yeah.
What's the next topic?
Well, the next topic is AI music and AI music.
AI goddamn music in the country.
I love AI and I love drinking beer.
You obviously have a big sense against AI. I don't love AI, but I do appreciate the fact that it's technology that's being advanced.
Okay, no. I think AI has some very wonderful practices. I just hate when it steals from creators.
Well, it always does. You will never stop it from doing.
It doesn't have to do that. It doesn't, but it does. Because
you can't do it without stealing.
Don't even. Yes, you definitely can. You can get
not officially, not without. You can't min-max it. Okay, you can't min-max it.
You access. What do you mean?
You can't min-max it without stealing. Listen, this is what a podcast is for.
We live in a society where ideally most people are, getting permission to do the things that they want to do because there's laws. There are laws.
Yeah, but now we have a program to do it. I mean, copyright should still exist. I do agree. Like Ghibli, the Ghibli thing, I do understand.
But the Ghibli thing is literally what I've been saying. Is that it is actively stealing.
But we can't stop it. That's what I'm saying. It's hard to put rules on something that is unstoppable. That's what people did with fucking cars at the start. Like
with what?
Yeah, with cars. Like with cars, they used to make laws to because the horse carriage was the first thing, right?
Okay, so I'm pretty sure we have a lot of laws for cars now.
Yeah, no, but back in the day, they used to make laws to stop. Like they used to try to stop cars from being the thing. Mm-hmm. So horse carriages had first right. But when it came to everything, and it still got.
But again, I think the people that are saying AI is useless and should be removed are like, I'm not on that side either.
Right.
I think AI can do wonderful things, especially in medicine. Like it clearly has. AI has played an insane role, like generative AI, in an incredible role in medicine, making certain medicines a lot more.
Also surgery, because it's in
which is within medicine.
Yeah. Damn, my bad. The fuck?
No, yeah,
so
but
aggressive.
No, but right, but 100%. I think again, my issue with AI is that it's, especially a lot of the art, is that it is being passed off as like this. We can replace actual art with AI, and that's where my problem lies. Is where people are like, oh, we don't have to make animes anymore. We can just tell this fucking computer to do it.
Well, it'll never get to that point. I think the ultimate point will be probably good animators and good artists steering the AI to make the like, it's like an editor who's trying to do the cutting of a big video. Mm-hmm. So trim down the useless parts, and then find all the good parts. At the end of That'll what it's end with.
I totally get what you mean. At the end of the day, what my take is, I think it's unfortunate that we're developing a machine or a program, whatever you want to call it, that is taking away the fun jobs and not the unfun jobs.
Well, they will take the unfun jobs.
Well, okay,
they're already doing that.
It'll take both of them then.
I mean, they've been doing that.
Why are we developing machines to take away some?
We're developing to do both, though.
Yeah, but I think that is a very ignorant view of it.
I mean, it's an ignorant view, but unfortunately, that's the truth.
I don't think that's necessary.
You don't think that's happening?
I think there will be regulations at some point, especially after this whole.
It's hard to put regulations on something that is software free. That's the whole point of, for example.
It is not because as soon as there is some sort of, especially with the copyright thing. Yeah. But let's not get too into to the weeds of this.
Oh, I had to say something. All right, fine, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
No. Say. No, what do you want to get into?
No.
Don't do that. No, we're not gonna go back and forth. What do you want to segue into? What are we doing?
Well, I wanted to segue into that country music is the one thing that AI actually excels at. And I would gladly say that because country music, and this is a take, is dog. I love country music.
Oh my God.
I love country music. Luke Combs, poetry.
The GOAT.
Poetry at its finest. But there are slums. There are country music slums where they fucking get in the mud and they get their piggies out.
They get all riled up with each other.
They get all riled up on the bull cow, whatever they call it. You get your beers, you get your girls, you get your
get an F-150. You just get out there.
Exactly. That's what they be doing down there. But that's not kind of my point. Is that the one genre of music that I have heard AI do very well is country music.
And that's because you say it's trash, but it's easy to do.
Well, yes,
it's easy to do.
Saying it's trash is obviously an overstatement, and it's not fair, and it's done comedic value. It's just easy. Country music is very fucking easy. It is 4 chords, and it is simple fucking lyrics. You want to make a country song? Sing about beer, boops, and bitches.
Facts.
That's all you need.
That's all a man needs.
That's all a man needs.
Hey, goddamn, don't say nothing twice, my brother.
Yeah, start putting on them boots, and we're gonna go to the farm. We're gonna ride a horse, and we're gonna go to town. Exactly. Yeah, I just wrote a chord right there. That's all you need.
Yeah,
that's how simple.
Get my horse, and I try to get my bitches. I drink my beer, and I'm trying to get the witches.
Banger.
Honestly,
though, I put a beat on that. I'm gonna clip that. Put it on a beat. It's out next week.
That's the song right there.
Nonetheless, it's a slight side tangent, but not really. Do you remember Old Town Road?
Old Town Road is
I don't remember it now.
That's the Nas X song, Lil Nas X song, right?
Yeah, it's Lil Nas.
Oh yeah, no.
But how does it go actually? You
can't
play it.
Trying, I can't
drive my horse down the Old Town Road. I gotta till I can't no more.
Oh, we got it.
No, that was one of the funniest things to me because that was I'm pretty sure he says that he's a rapper, right? He's a rapper, I believe.
I don't think he's just anything.
R&B singer?
He's just doing songs.
But sure.
I think he travels. I think the Lil Nas X song, that one is specifically.
Oh,
that's the one he blew up on.
That one is 100%. That one is definitely country. Like that one is definitely country. But I think.
But it was funny because he was a black dude who was gay.
Yeah, I don't think he was gay at the time. Well, openly. Obviously, he was gay at the time, but openly gay.
He changed, bro.
You release country songs once, you turn to the dark side.
You did one country song, he's like, nah, this ain't it.
Nah, this ain't it. This ain't it. I'm gonna start being gay. No, not quite.
But he changed. Yeah, that was the song he blew up on, and then he was him. But he was all just a dude.
Oh, and he is.
But he had one song.
I love Lil Nas X, and I'm so fucking excited for his new album.
Are you?
Oh, big time.
Is he making a rap? I haven't heard Lil Nas X.
He is like one of the he's one of the only celebrities I follow on Twitter because he is shit posting like a motherfucker. And
I saw him in that one speed stream.
Funny. He's so funny.
I saw a clip of him on the one speed stream. It's so fucking funny.
He is a genius. Yeah. He's so funny. Nonetheless, enough glazing. Enough the glaze. It was more to show how like simple a country song could be made.
Right.
Because that is a simple song.
And what you got for us today?
He got Billy Ray Cyrus on there. Just as a quick.
I mean, Billy Ray Cyrus ain't that deep, though, is it?
In country, he is. He is the guy.
Wait, is he a big artist?
Oh, he's the guy.
Is he?
He's the reason Miley Cyrus is a thing.
I haven't heard one Billy Ray Cyrus song in real life.
You don't listen to country.
But I would listen to Hannah Montana when I grew up.
Well,
at least one Billy Ray Cyrus song would be there.
Can we at least agree that you know who he is?
I do.
Which is
the father of Hannah Montana.
That's our generation. But yes, you're right. Nonetheless, I did bring 4 country songs today, and I kind of want to make you guess which one is AI.
All right.
Yeah, there are 4 ones here. One of them is not AI.
Okay.
So we're gonna start off.
Okay. I'll look away just in case the text and comments.
Definitely look away.
Cause I'm trying to ride my wall 150. Oh. Corn on my mind and a gun up my butt. It's a gun on my butt. Yeah. Okay. AI. Defo AI. Defo AI.
You're completely right.
Cause a gun on my butt ain't nothing.
I guess that's fair. I guess that's a wonderful, wonderful thing to say.
That's
Next one.
All right.
Oh, lather me up in barbecue sauce.
Sounds like Luke Combs. But not really.
It's not.
Don't say anything. The fuck said.
I was gonna say the one country song is not.
Okay, fine.
Kind of banging.
It's right. The only thing that does make it obvious is the voice.
But a lot of country is very auto-tuned.
No, I think this is auto-tuned, so robotic sound.
Which
But bang lyrics.
I'm misbehaving, so do your job. What's your take?
My take is AI.
AI?
AI. Nah.
You're right.
Okay. Oh my god, don't make your heart pound like that.
Hey, I gotta keep you on your toes.
Okay.
He's bouncing off my booty cheeks. I love the way he rides. I can hardly breathe when he's pumping.
The fuck?
Inside. I kiss him on his neck and then he
Kiss him.
kisses on my pussy. Call him daddy while I holler.
I mean, you're sitting there vibing to it. It's making it pretty fucking obvious.
I know it.
You
I know
ruined
it.
that.
I ruined that.
Why the fuck?
Did you? What are you guessing?
I honestly, I would say only because of the fact that the voice is not robotic.
Yeah.
It's not.
I specifically chose a song that was auto-tuned.
Yeah, but it's not auto-tuned to the point where it sounds like a robot.
I totally get what you're saying. I totally get, but this is hard, man.
Yeah,
because a lot of it.
But and then a dude singing "fucking on my pussy and I'm sucking on a cock." That's some shit you would listen to. So it makes sense.
Exactly. This is such a good song. This is such a good song. Dixon Dallas is the guy. But no. But that's also partly why I chose this. Is because the lyrics were so outrageous. So I was like, people could do that with AI, right? That was my thought process.
Yeah, true.
Right.
I mean, the only thing, the one that I send you. Do you have a fifth one, or was the only four?
I had I played 3. I had a fourth one.
You had a fourth one.
I mean, we
listen to the fourth one. Just just to see.
You can look back, but no.
No, I don't want to look at it. I still want to get the same. It's the voice.
No, I agree.
But if it had an actual voice behind this, it would bang.
No, but I mean, honestly, I couldn't do that right now, but I could find a country song that sounds exactly like this.
Yeah, but that's why it would bang.
Yeah.
That's immediately a real country song.
Yeah, exactly.
If it wasn't for the voice.
It's just scary. No, but I could find a country song with a voice like this.
Like, fuck, it's so good.
Okay. One thing though, country is actually good music.
Yeah.
Like, it is catchy.
Yeah.
It is homey in a weird sense. Right?
It's
Like,
very homey.
it's
I've
very
never been
homey.
to Texas, but I feel like I'm
Exactly.
at home.
you want to get your boots on. You want to get in the
Or
mud.
like I'm like at a fireplace with a couple of friends, drinking a couple of Bud Lights and just having fun.
No. Very funny story. When I was in America, we did that. We sat around the campfire, because it was farm town. Like we were, what is
rural
it?
America.
I mean, the general tagline was this place, 6,000 cows, 3,000 people. So it was like a fucking rural out of nowhere. Right? Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
And we sat around the goddamn fire.
The goddamn fire.
And I pulled out my guitar, because I was the guitar guy.
Yeah, you were about to pull some fucking tunes on
and they were like, play some Luke Combs. And I knew one Luke Combs song.
And that was?
It was Hurricane.
A Hurricane.
Yeah,
it was
you don't even know Hurricane, but it's not even deep dive. It's one of the big ones. It's so goddamn good. I'm not going to lie to you. That night, I could have gotten so
much puss.
But no, it was a lot of fun. But country is just a fun genre.
It is.
It is so simple but so fun, and we're gonna get dogged. If a country, the worst part is, if a country person finds this video,
yeah, any dude from Texas or Alabama is gonna be like, "What the fuck these guys doing?"
Yeah, they're like, these guys are pieces of shit. I'm like, can we be real for a second? Country music, actually, good genre. Besides the racism, has some technical difficulty. The camera died, so we had to reset it. Unfortunately. But that's life.
That's life.
Yeah,
shit happens.
Happens to the worst of us,
right?
And the best of us somehow.
Exactly. But okay. So the AI song was definitely all of them,
Literally,
except for the third one.
Except for the third one, yes.
Third one, which was obvious because for me it was just a human voice that gave it away.
Yeah, no. I mean, you are right. I will say I tried very hard for like approximately 10 minutes.
Very hard try.
Oh, dude, I was sweating. Bullets, even. Sweating bullets. I gotta find.
Give me one good one.
I gotta find this fucking song. And if I don't find this song, I'm done.
But there's so many banger songs in AI
There
too.
are.
Like, it's insane.
Okay, I said they are before you finish that sentence.
Huh?
you said there are a lot of banger songs. I'm like, they are, and then you're in AI, and I was like, okay, I'm pulling back.
Pull back. I don't want that. I don't
want that smoke.
I mean, there are. Don't say to me that there's not. Compared to the fact that they AI, like okay, they're not banger as in better than human songs.
I would love to hear an AR song.
What is that?
Alternate reality. Alternate reality. Alternate rim job.
That's one right there.
Fuck did you just do?
That's it. That's
Skrillex? Is that you?
No. That's a Skrillex in an alternate dimension.
Holy shit, where he's bad.
I'm cooking.
Skrillex where he's good.
I'm cooking. I'm cooking.
No, clearly. Gas on 10. Burn the house down. Holy, we got a fire over here.
We got a fucking.
The oven's going. Yeah, turn that goddamn thing off.
Anyway, but honestly, like you said, country music is okay. It's not easy to do country music, just to be clear, but it's definitely one of the songs. Like,
let me say this with
you're the music artist.
Okay, let me say this with some sort of. And again, I'm a music artist with a very, I want to say lacking, but not a whole lot of knowledge within music theory in of itself. Right. But country music, at least the little bit I've been exposed to, or not, the medium amount I've been exposed to. It is very baseline songwriting wise. And that doesn't take away from it because a lot of pop music is too. A lot of pop music is very baseline too. It is the same 4 chords every single one of them plays. And I'm not sure that means anything to you, but that means something to someone out there. Right. You know? And we're not dogging on country, but it is pretty fucking easy to write.
Yeah. It's one of those things that it's like trap music. It's very much
sure.
Like it has the same tone, same rhythm, same everything. It has same structure.
It has a formula.
Yeah,
it has a formula. Yeah. Which pop music does too. Like I watched this interview with Benny Blanco recently, and he talked a lot because Benny Blanco is a producer who I'm sure you've heard of. Yeah,
Benny Blanco. I mean, I don't really.
He's married to Selena Gomez.
Huh?
He's married to Selena Gomez.
I don't know him.
That's insane. Do you know TikTok? Not the app, but the song.
Wait, not the app.
The app, but the Kesha song, TikTok.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
What?
TikTok
the Kesha. TikTok on my clock.
He wrote that.
Oh,
he wrote that.
Yeah.
You know, Diamonds by Rihanna.
Yeah, shine bright like a diamond.
He wrote that.
Damn,
he is the guy.
Okay,
I want to say every song, but I want to say 90% of the songs you heard from
he's in the industry.
From 2008 to 2017, he wrote fucking all of them. He is the guy, and he looks not like the. When you look at him, you're like, oh, that guy's like just like he seems like a normal dude. No,
normal dude,
brain of genius.
But that's usually how producers go.
Exactly, and I love that. That's why I love John Bellion. He's both handsome. He's both handsome as fuck and a genius.
But he's talented as well. He sings, he raps as well. John Bellion is a different breed.
True.
Like,
Facts. Honestly, I appreciate you saying that. I couldn't have said that better myself.
Anyways.
Nonetheless, I completely forgot where I was gonna go with the Benny Blanco thing.
What I wanted to go with the fucking AI, like I wanted to do another category where we had to do AI picks. Yeah, where I had to show you.
We could do that another time.
Yeah, and but I think the problem is it might be either too easy or too hard. And if it gets too hard, we're copywriting. So at the end of the day, we're not going to show it.
How are we copywriting? No,
because the fact that
curious question.
Yeah, serious question. Serious
curious.
Answer.
Okay.
Yeah, serious answer is because of the fact that then it'd be the newest version that are doing like the perfect Ghibli ones. Not perfect, but you get me right.
Yes.
Or doing very much sort of going with a.
I do specifically. Okay, the specific.
And I don't like to show that.
No,
I don't want that on the podcast because that's too much.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, specifically Ghibli. I just have a problem with it because he's so against it.
Yeah, but
like at the end of the day, like it's just because he's like Hayao Miyazaki.
He's a goat. Yeah.
Hayao Miyazaki is a goat, and he has expressly been very adamant about how he does not want AI anywhere near.
No, but he said recently also like that he saw the art obviously, and he said he despises it. And
he does.
The end of human art.
He has made
the end of human art.
He has made countless statements about. Because obviously it's a thing in anime, I'm sure. Where like cause it's
a big bad thing, yeah.
Because anime also like already is kind of low budget, right? At least a lot of them are, and AI is a way to make it more low budget. And
I want to say something here. And
okay.
A very big thing.
That's fine. I don't want to talk
across. No. It's more like this is a very important thing I don't want to get across, and then we can go back to it. It's the fact that there's a big difference between Korean, Chinese, and Japanese anime.
I thought anime had to be Japanese by like default.
Yeah, but the anime again, it's just animation, right? It's just a shortened version of animation.
But is it like I think some people disagree with you on that.
Yeah, but obviously, like Japanese has to. What do you call it? A market? Like the shareholder part of it. They have 80% of it. Then the Chinese have obviously done a lot, and they've done some crazy ones. And then Solo Leveling, for example, comes from a manhwa. And a manhwa is...
I kind of want to say, yeah, because I've heard that word a lot. Manhwa.
Yeah, manhwa.
I've heard that word a lot. What does that mean?
And a manhwa is a Korean manga.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Exactly. So like from there, obviously, the manhwa artist gave the copyrights to the Japanese studio. I'm not sure who it is. Let's double check, because I was about to say it was the big one who made Attack on Titan. But if you say Solo Leveling, Solo Leveling production studio, and that I don't know if it's Mappa. No, it's A1. Pictures. Okay, so A1 Pictures made it, so not Mappa.
Korean web novel.
Yeah, no. Solo Leveling.
Oh, it's based
anime.
on Korean.
Yeah, exactly. So anime. A1 Pictures made it.
A1 Pictures. Okay.
Yeah, they made the manhwa, so they're Korean.
Okay.
They're the ones who own the copyright to it, right? So the anime production of it.
So if I say solo anime.
Yeah, exactly.
It's still A1 Pictures.
Is
I don't know. That's what Google.
Solo Leveling is an anime television based on Chungo. Oh, it's Chugo, South Korean web novel of the same name, produced by A1 Pictures.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and Shunsuke Nakashige. Okay,
sure. Yeah.
So A1 Pictures I haven't heard about though. That's why I'm so like baffled by it. I haven't heard about A1 Pictures.
But isn't that kind of the thing with a lot of anime studios? Is that
not because usually it's Mappa or it's I've forgotten the names of the other ones, but so yeah, you can do it. Yeah, that's perfect. The first link, yeah, because that's my anime list. Yeah, perfect.
I don't know what that is, but
my anime list is the place where you can see a lot.
Okay, they make.
Oh my god! Okay.
They made Bakugan.
They made a lot. Oh my god! Wait, they made bangers. Seven Deadly Sins. They made not forget book. Erased by Netflix. Netflix made Erased. That's the one in the third. And then the first was Sword Art Online. You've seen that one, right?
No,
you have. No?
I haven't seen any.
Oh my god, Sword Art Online is literally your anime.
I have seen Attack on Titan.
Oh my god, you
and then I watched that one show that you wanted me to watch. I watched the first season of it. What was it called? My Wonderland something? It's about the kids that are like at a like a
it's about the kids.
A family home. They're like an orphanage. And they have like it turns out to be like a facility where like they're making children to eat aliens, like to give aliens.
Neverland. I forgot. But the first season that was good.
Yeah.
Second season was
I haven't seen the second season because you told me not to. So
yeah, don't do that.
And then I haven't seen
Kaguya-sama, they made that one. This is bang. Okay, A1 Studios is okay. They're a Hallmark.
And they've made a fuck ton, if we're being honest here.
But
I can keep scrolling.
They made bangers too. Okay, so a big studio made it. That makes sense because Solo Leveling, when it comes to animation,
it's good. It is
disgustingly good.
Clearly very good.
But yeah, so like for example, if like those kind of animes, because they're different genres, they're different styles to it.
Yeah.
The Japanese style and the Chinese style is so much different, but it's the same realm of things. And then if you had AI getting into that picture, it would remove that sort of authenticity.
I like where you're going. Yeah.
I'm not even trying to go anywhere. I'm being real with it. Like, because obviously it would ruin it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I 100% agree. I think anime will ruin a lot of the authenticity in a lot of things.
Yeah, AI would.
Is that not what you just said?
Yeah, you said anime would ruin it.
Oh, sorry, AI.
Yeah, AI would ruin it.
Yes.
AI would definitely ruin it.
Yes. 100%. But no. At the end of the day,
At the end of the day.
At the end of the day.
At the end of the goddamn
AI
day.
stands for I want none of it.
Oh,
That doesn't make
trademark.
sense. There was no I in it.
Now we're putting that on a fucking shirt. That's a good one.
AI, I want none of it.
I ain't want none of it.
I ain't want to.
I ain't want none of it.
Honestly, we're putting that on a shirt. First merch. Are we just the AI hating podcast? I mean, I am the.
I mean, I'm not though.
I'm
certain
not.
aspects, yes.
I'm not either. But let's not get into it. I'm not either. I
can talk about this all.
I
day,
don't
too.
hate AI. I just wish it didn't take fucking the creative juices of
can't
people
stop
that work very
technology.
fucking hard.
You can't stop technology.
Yes, you can. You can make that better. Nonetheless, we have one short clip that I kind of wanted to just look at because it's very fucking funny.
Which one was that?
It's Elon gets relentlessly trolled in all chat in
Oh,
POE.
streamed on his own stream platform.
On his own. I didn't know this was going on. I just saw it on Twitter, and it's just very fucking funny. So if we look at this, Elon Musk is playing. I think it's Path of Exile 2.
You ruined the country just like your marriage.
You ruin the country just like your marriage. He's like, oh, let me ban this guy. Never mind. A new warrior just shows up.
Wait, is
Elon.
he actually banned?
No, he
Wait,
reports.
that doesn't make any
He
sense.
reports them. He reports them. So like ignore. So it puts
Wait,
him on-
try to go back because the
he
mouse is in game, but he. Oh, it's
Ignore.
in game. It's in game messages.
It's in-game chat, yeah.
It's
It is
in-game chat.
In-game, like trade chat and WoW. It's like trade chat,
Oh.
right?
I thought he just had a UI to make his fucking Twitch
No.
comments look like.
Oh no. This is in-game.
Damn.
So Elon Musk is pathetic. Is messaging the same. That is so committed to the joke, and I fucking love it.
Bro,
that
they're
is
so
wonderful.
committed.
That is so committed.
I mean, I saw clips from this where it's like one just says like, "You have no true friends and you're gonna die alone."
No. But I'm pretty sure. Like here, Elon, how is it possible? What is it to look this dumb and ugly?
What happened, buddy?
Elon. Okay.
John Wick. If John Wick's after you, then
The whole thing here is they're just fucking dogging him.
Not the hate with crimes. It's ex.
Oh wait, he puts on grind.
Yeah, he was on crimes.
That is insane.
His own
That
ex.
is no, that is his ex-wife of his child.
Yeah,
The child-
is that the XZ1Z1?
Yes, that is a child he parades around like it is his fucking bread and butter. Like, I love this kid. Like, brother, you don't care about this child at all. Like, what? Fun fact: he has 13 children.
Yeah, he is.
Which is fucking insane.
I knew that. He has a lot of children. But the funny one is coming up in a minute. I saw that. Yeah, that one.
Elon?
Elon, it's me.
Ashley
St.
Clair.
St. Clair.
I
I
don't know
have.
what that
Try to
I have no other means of
contacting you.
So I thought.
So I just bought PO2 early action just for this. Please pay your child support. Thank you.
Thank you, Elon. Oh, he does not look happy.
Remember when I saw it? I said,
You have no real friends and will die alone.
Jesus Christ!
Okay.
He just get. It's nice to see that the richest man in the world doesn't have any mods. It's nice to see.
This is still in game.
Oh, that's right.
This is still.
So why doesn't it just disable often? Like,
I don't.
public chat. You can just disable it.
I don't play PoE. I don't know.
I
don't
mean,
know.
every type of MMO has fucking disabled public chat.
Yes, I would generally agree, but I don't know.
I just like the fact that he just probably played and he just had it going and just like, I don't know how to remove that, and just kept playing and just like went like this and just kept looking at it and he's like.
No, but can we be real? That is 100% what happened. He does not know how to remove it.
Exactly.
He has
Smartest man on earth. Made Tesla.
No, but
Made SpaceX.
But he did that. He did the trial run, right? Where he plays the trial of, I think it's PoE too, and he dies.
No, that is the stream where he died to the.
Is this the same
tutorial
stream?
boss. Yeah, he died to the tutorial boss.
Dude, he is.
Because obviously he was the world first. Like he was the one of the best.
No, world second or third.
World second. My bad. He was world second.
Which he was playing at the Trump inauguration, which I think we mentioned earlier.
Exactly.
But he was, he was mind linking it. No, sky linking it, whatever the fuck
It was
linking it.
completely obvious that he
It is
wasn't playing on
it
the
is
account.
stupid.
He made some Chinese grinder at some facility play that for
Oh,
him.
100%.
And it bit him in the ass. He could have just said, "Hey, I like video games."
It is no. It is.
Hey, I'm the richest man on the earth. I like video.
He would have had the easiest dub.
Easiest dub
of his
Big
life.
dub.
Just been like, hey, what's up, fellow gamers? I like video game, and a lot of
He
more,
could have
a
played
lot more
Skyrim.
people.
No one would care.
He could have played Skyrim and just had a fun time.
Exactly.
And no one would have given a shit. But no, he had to go be a fucking asshole.
He had to be the best at some MMO, and then one of the hardest MMOs as well. It's not even. I would say objectively, I'm not gonna lie to you here. Doing WoW would be a bit easier than fucking PO.
I mean, probably.
Like Path of Exile.
The only thing I know about PoE is the skill tree that is the
it's
size
too
of
abominable.
my hometown for some reason.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
It looks like a whole fucking state.
No.
when it
There's
comes to
been so
lines.
many times where some of my friends have been like, "Hey, you want to play PoE?" And I'm like, I'm good actually, because I don't feel like fucking learning it. And they're like, it's
I
not
don't
that
feel like
bad. I'm like, I don't care. This is way too many things. And
Yeah.
my
I don't
little
feel like
brain
spending
can't handle it.
150 hours on this shit.
Ew. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good.
God.
Yeah. But I mean, okay. Enough about the little Elon dog show that we're gonna have every single episode probably at this point, because holy shit, those like I pump out fucking content. We're getting ready for the Binge Corner.
The Binge Corner.
We're gonna make that into a thing eventually. I'll get on the mic. I'll Binge Corner.
Well, it would be funny with both of us. My deep voice and your light voice. Okay, 3, 2, 1. The Binge Corner. Boom.
Honestly,
bang.
that's it right there. That's it right there. We finished it. GG's.
So
I feel like we should start out with yours.
all right, yeah, I do want to start on mine because fucking hell,
I know
nothing.
nothing. The funny thing about this, just very quickly to preface it, he was staying over. We were just having fun, gaming a little bit, nothing crazy.
Gaming and drinking.
I went to bed, and I gave him, he sleeps on the couch. And I'm like, hey, I'll see you in the morning. Nothing crazy. I got work. I get up in the morning and he's awake, and I'm like, oh shit, you're up early. Okay, yeah, no. And you're like, I haven't slept.
Yeah.
I was grinding, and I was like, what do you mean? It is 8 a.m. And he's like, I was grinding a series on Apple TV, and I'm like, okay,
Randomly,
buddy.
bro. I just said that I was gonna. Okay, mind you, we were pretty drunk. We played some games. We talked about we actually talked about what we were gonna do in the podcast.
Which is
everything.
Pretty much the only thing we do nowadays.
Exactly. And after that, it was just like, hey, we'll sleep. It's too late to get home. I'll see you tomorrow. Boom, boom. See you tomorrow morning type shit.
Yeah.
So I go to sleep. Try to go to sleep. I'm like, I'm gonna put some random ass shit on.
Sure.
Put some random shit on. So I put some on, and then I'm like, oh, what's this? C. And I see Jason Momoa.
Which, obviously, as a very hot Samoan man, I am very attractive immediately.
No, I see Jason Momoa because I feel like
he's a fun actor.
Yeah, I haven't seen him be bad. That's like
he's definitely he's been bad. He's been
but I'm like, hey,
he's been bad.
He's bad. But I was like, fuck it.
Yeah,
let me see what this is.
Yeah, sure.
And it's called C. Okay.
But I agree. He's a fun actor. He's like a gravitating actor. Like you'll see Jason Momoa, you're like, I like this guy because he just seems like a cool dude.
Honestly, before the series, he wasn't. Before that, he was just a Marvel guy. Because he was just fucking
Marvel.
What
he's not Marvel either. He's DC. He's Aquaman.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Not Marvel. DC. Yeah.
But
he's,
I'm trying.
Aquaman. Yeah.
He doesn't have a Marvel thing, does he?
No. He's Aquaman. He's yeah.
He's just. Aquaman.
That's what I meant.
No. I believed you. I was like, he probably had both. I wouldn't be surprised.
And he can. I think contractually you can be both.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I mean, you're probably right.
But at the end of the day, so I'm like, fuck it. I'll just watch an episode and probably fall asleep to the episode. And it's this series called C. Just SEE. C as in looking.
Seeing something.
As in seeing something. And I'm just like, okay, whatever. And I watched one episode, and the first thing it starts off with the first episode is like, it's a text saying, so humanity just fucked up. Apocalypse happens. 500 years later, this is what happened. So it immediately skips the apocalypse and goes to what happened 500 years later.
Okay.
Which I do like.
I was about to say that sounds jarring, but okay.
Yeah, but I do like that because of the fact. Okay, we start there, and basically what the series is, it's humans who have lost the vision. Everyone has lost the ability to see.
Okay.
Everyone is blind because of the apocalypse, which is probably nuclear bombs. So the gas had made it noxious, and then boom, you can't see anymore.
Whatever weird explanation.
Whatever, right? Yeah. So everyone's blind. And then we've gone back to like caveman type shit, fucking tribes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, tribes and people. The actors in the series, I just want to say that first, are incredible because they're blind. They're like everyone is acting blind. They're not actually.
I was about to say
they're acting blind.
It would be so fucking sick if they had actual like people.
I think they might have. They have a lot of actually blind ones.
This would be the way to do it. They have Dave Bautista in here.
Yeah,
I love Dave Bautista.
Don't even let me get to. Let me.
Okay, my bad.
So what happened in the first season is the fact that the main guy who is two people who are born with sight, which are the first people in the series that you really know are born with sight.
His daughters or like sons
his daughter and son.
Okay,
so not actually he's a stepfather, but that's the whole background story. And
okay.
I don't want to spoil too much. So what I'm gonna say is
anything that happens in the first episode is not a spoiler. Is usually my take.
Okay, facts. So basically, like he's the stepfather to two children who are both sighted, but they can't say that because in the new world. It's like a valuable resource. No, they're like witches.
Oh.
Yeah, they're like the spies.
We went back to Salem.
We went back to Salem, but that's because of the kingdom that they're in. There's different societies in the series. There are kingdoms, and then there are people who live in what they called Godbone. And Godbone is metal, because they can't see the metal. So they touch it, and then like, this metal is not made by the earth. It's not tree, so it must be Godbone. And what they think is God is the sun, because it's the God flame.
Okay, in the series we regressed like millions of years.
No, we regressed because knowledge. It makes sense in the fact, and that's what I do love about the series. It makes sense that knowledge is regressed by the few people who survived, and then after that, everything becomes myth.
Okay.
Everything becomes myth.
Yeah. No.
People still know about guns.
At the end of the day, I haven't seen it, so I don't know what happened. So I'll believe you.
That's what I want to say is the series makes a very good job of like making every real fact a myth.
Okay.
So guns do exist, but they were myths of the ancestors, because we're like 600 years in the future.
So like just to very quickly clear it up. So the apocalypse cleared out like 90% of people, or like 95% of people.
Yeah, I would say 90% of people.
Okay.
And then 10% lived.
Okay, right.
And then different societies were formed.
I think I missed that part.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
90% were killed, and then we have again the gas. Like there's part of the world that people don't exist and people can't go to because of the fact they get infected when they get close.
Okay.
So that's like, and I haven't seen that, but that's what there's different lines of dialogue that have said we can't go beyond these grounds because people don't come back.
So how much did you watch of the show?
3 seasons.
You watched 3 seasons,
and there's only 3 seasons.
Have you watched 3 seasons?
I have watched. I've watched 3 seasons, but I'm only missing the last 2 episodes. I'm missing the finale.
You were here on what? When did you start watching this?
The last time I was here, so that's like what?
It's like
half a week.
It's not even a week ago.
Yeah, half a week ago.
You absolutely.
I've been binging it.
You're absolutely degenerate,
bro. It's good.
That comes from
this is the whole point of it being on the binge corner because it's fucking bingeable.
Fine. Yeah,
it's a banger.
Yeah, no.
But let me explain more.
Yeah.
Like, I'm getting down to it. The actors.
Remember, episode 1. Don't get past episode 1.
Okay, no, I'm not talking about the plot.
Okay.
The plot is settled. Like, the plot is blind people in society.
Blind people society, nuke bomb killed 90% of people.
Yeah.
We're here.
Like, all of that forefront shit. I like the fact that they skipped all the boring part of an apocalypse. Like, fucking, people are dying, and this is happening.
I guess we have seen that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
2012 and all those fucking movies.
Yeah.
Get past that. 600 years in the future. Like, literally, 600 years back. What is that? That's fucking 1500s-ish? 1400s. No more. Nah. Okay. Now it's
what?
I'm talking about 600 years back from now.
Yeah.
Like how much different time would be?
That would be 1600.
Yeah. So imagine that time frame. How much changed?
400 years back. Sorry, 600 years.
600.
1400.
Exactly. So think about the fact that how different would that be?
Oh, insanely different.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we have tribal governments, we have kingdom governments, and we have military governments. People are different everywhere in the world, and everyone is blind. And the way they portray a blind society is absolutely phenomenal.
Interesting.
I love it. No one looks at anyone. Everybody like anything is only by sound. The way they do this. For example, for me, I'm under the table right here, so I know something is in between it because the sound travels. And if I do this, it's closed.
I mean, okay.
It's so technical, and I love it.
Okay.
It's so good.
They must have had some sort of blind coach on there.
Definitely. They've talked to minimum 100 fucking blind schools or something.
That's a lot of blind schools.
Like they must have known from the experience of being blind, because it looks and they portray it as being actually blind. Okay. And the one who does it the best, and that's where I started glazing. I've never glazed. Jason Momoa has always been a DC actor. Never even thought about it. After this one, oh my god, what a banger! Okay. The way
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of thought he couldn't act.
Same. I thought he was. Like,
I just thought he was just like a handsome Hollywood dude.
Yeah, he's just a handsome. He's
handsome and funny. Like
he's handsome, and then I was like, he's just a superhero character, just superhero dude.
Yeah.
Like mid. He's up to par when it comes to movies.
Yes.
But after this one, oh my god, I respect him so much more. Mm-hmm. I have added respect because of the fact he acts like he's actually blind. The way he moves, every scene, he never stops. Like after 3 seasons, he never gets to a part. Where he's actually like, gets lazy with it. He's always acting like the way he touches the ground, the way he moves. Have you ever seen the Skyrim? You played Skyrim, right? Okay.
For an hour.
If you can search what are they called? The are they the Fallen? Can you write blind elves Skyrim? I think that I don't remember their name.
Snow elves?
Not snow elves.
What are the
Falmer?
A Falmer.
A Falmer, yeah. So write Falmer and then go to pictures. There we go. You see their stance, like how they're like. Because when you want
to be low to the ground. You don't want to take up too much space. It makes sense.
And you have to move with the way you fight. You have to touch everything. You have to know where you're going. And He does that perfectly.
Oh, really?
Insanely. Oh my god, I want you to see the fights that he has in this series. It's insane. He moves like a fucking gremlin. He's a fucking monster.
Do you know what a gremlin is?
Huh?
Do you know what a gremlin is?
Yeah, a gremlin.
I'm pretty sure you don't know what a gremlin is.
I mean, a gremlin in my head is like a little fucking demon moving around like a fucking weirdo. Okay.
That's a fucking gremlin. But anyways.
A gremlin moves around like this. Okay, he moves like
he moves like this guy. Because honestly, I wish I moved like that guy. Because holy fuck, he's dripped the fuck out.
He's dripped the
holy.
fuck out.
Hey, yo, baby girl, how you doing?
God damn.
It's the red of the female gremlin.
But he moves around like a little demon, like the way he has to listen, and he's just because he plays it really well. Like he's basically the best at listening, and he moves silently, and the way he moves, I kind of want to almost search up a clip because I don't want to explain it. It's like hard enough to not explain it. Yeah, that one. And you get
and this is not a spoiler.
This is
first episode.
Yeah, we can't see this. We can't see this. I don't want to show the way he moves, but I mean, I would show myself because I was trying to do it, but it's really like, it's so well. Like that's how a blind person would move if they were insane at fighting.
Okay.
Like really,
so the takeaway from this is that he plays really fucking well.
Exactly.
He just does it really.
He does,
well.
and I've never I'm glazing the fuck out of him because he.
Which is crazy because it's Jason Momoa.
Yeah, exactly. He fucked up. He really.
He can't be both handsome and good at acting.
Like, I'm so amazed by it. And now I have a whole nother respect for him as an actor.
Honestly.
After that, I have a whole nother respect.
But that's I kind of Googled what he did. Because in my head, I was like, what has he actually done? Like, what has Jason Momoa done?
Yeah, he's done mostly DC, right?
No, I kind of looked at it while you were yapping around about his fucking movement. He's done a shit ton of movies.
Yeah,
but they're all
he's been in the game
new
for a long time.
No, but they're all pretty. He did Conan the Barbarian, which honestly
he wasn't doing this right. I forgot.
I haven't seen Dune, but I believe you.
Oh, you haven't seen? I'm ashamed of this guy for not seeing Dune. Like what?
Let's not do that. I'm actually a perfectly capable human being of not watching that movie.
What is shit? Watch Dune. Thank you.
No. He wasn't Game of Thrones.
All the other movies are like whatever.
He was in Game of Thrones. I
haven't
seen Game of Thrones. I honestly would watch Sonic before I watched Dune.
I mean, it was Game of Thrones. Yeah, you don't remember him?
I haven't seen Game of Thrones.
Oh my god!
But that's the point of this fucking podcast. Is I don't know anything. I'm dumb. I'm a dumb man.
So you have to wait. If you have to binge Game of Thrones, we only have. That's 3 episodes.
No, I'm never gonna do that. I'm never gonna watch Game of Thrones. It's like a principle at this point.
Why is it a principle? That's
because
so dumb.
it is because the reaction.
The Red Wedding. You don't know about the Red Wedding
that I get every time I say I haven't watched it is so much better than watching the show.
Oh my god, you're shit dickhead.
No.
I thought I had an actual movie enjoyer.
No,
an actual content enjoyer on this podcast.
Movies. I watched a lot of movies.
No, you're not you're not a content enjoyer. You haven't seen the gems, the absolute gems.
Actually, I haven't heard that. I've heard the last season. Okay. My honest reason that I have watched it is that I was too late to the train.
It got too hyped.
It got way too hyped.
I didn't watch it when it was.
No.
I didn't even think
Everybody I've talked to were like, the last season sucks. And why the fuck would I watch an entire show where the last season sucks?
Because the first 6 are banging.
Yeah, but okay.
Banging.
I mean, I want
culturally differently.
Can we talk about the Minecraft movie? I would love to watch Minecraft. I watch that a lot of the time.
I actually don't want to watch that.
Really?
I don't want to ruin my image of Jason Momoa after watching When It's Squad.
I mean, but
in my mind, he's the perfect caveman, the perfect black caveman.
Definitely don't watch this movie.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to ruin that.
Wait, he was in Baywatch 2000. No way.
Yeah, the new Baywatch.
No, this is the old Baywatch.
No. This is the new one with Zac Efron. You can see him right there, Zac Efron.
What the fuck? All I'm reading is 1989 to 2001 here.
There's no way he was in the 2001.
Also, that's not Zac Efron.
Yeah, that's the original dude.
Yeah.
What's he called?
Fucking Hasselhoff.
Yeah, Hasselhoff.
Yeah. The goat. The literal handsome goat. Also Michael.
Yeah, you see the picture right down there? That's fucking The Rock. The fourth.
Yeah,
that's
the new one. Okay, sorry. I thought my computer froze.
No, but anyways, like Jason Momoa nailed that role, and I think that's his latest. That's his latest role.
Yeah, no.
It's 2020.
Very new show.
No, it was made in 2020, the first season.
Oh shit! Okay.
I think or 2019.
Dude, Apple TV doesn't spend enough money on.
Yeah, on like fucking
PR.
ads,
PR.
Yeah, I didn't know the series existed, and I'm like, what the fuck? That's a banger. Like
so,
what?
If we're being real, what's the binge rating?
The binge rating, I would give it a okay.
No.
It's 40 minutes. I'm just gonna bring it here. It's 40 minutes per episode.
Okay.
It's 3 seasons.
That's pretty good. 40 minutes is good.
Some of the seasons get too. It's very much looking at the whole world. It's a lot of world building, so it gets political at times, and it's also a lot of good action.
Mm-hmm.
But because of the fact that it's so new, I've never seen something like this, like blind people having societies and stuff. It was very interesting for me.
Sure.
So because it was such a new idea, so I'm gonna give it a good 8.5.
Oh,
8.5.
Okay.
I think
you're
the biggest
very
rating
hype
I've
on
given.
this. You're very hype on this.
Yeah.
Okay.
The biggest rating I've given any series so far.
Yeah, I have no idea what I gave any other show so far, but sure.
Producer can check that. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. That'll be it. I have no clue.
Okay. But I'll give it a strong 8.5.
8.5.
Because
that is solid.
Wow, it was amazing.
Okay, fine.
It was. Because I've never the thought of just a blind society. Okay, fine. But the way they world build it around it, and for 3 seasons to make it still entertaining, they.
Okay. Would you recommend it to your brother's cousin's cousin?
I would recommend it to my fucking girlfriend's little cousin who I don't talk to.
Facts.
That's how good it is.
That's pretty good.
That's how fucking
That's
good
wild.
it is. A guy I don't know and I don't care about, I don't want it to talk to me.
No.
Watch it.
Yeah. Honestly.
That's how good it is.
Respect it.
Mm.
Yeah. Send him a letter with it, I guess, or an email. Since you don't, but yeah. No. So here's Jason Momoa, and he does an 8.5. Yeah.
Jason Momoa is so hot. Please watch.
Yes. Honestly, I'm behind that.
Honestly, you should watch it, because fuck me if you don't watch it. Just give the first season a try. It might not be your thing, but give the first season a try.
I will add it to the list of 10.
My god.
I have so many. I work with a guy every day that recommends me shows, and I don't know what to do about it. I haven't watched any. He recommended Slow Horses, and I know that's a good show. I haven't watched it either.
The problem is I'm the real binger, and he's not.
I am. When something catches me, I will do it. Like Severance, which
you haven't watched one episode of Slow Horse. Slow Horse, even
no, I haven't.
Honestly, I'll give a little side sidetrack. Fucking binge rating on fucking Slow Horses. 6.5. Not even that good.
Yeah. Okay.
Not even that good. It's like, hey.
Okay. Yeah. I don't
not even close to being fucking C. Not even close.
Sure. I don't know. I haven't seen it either.
No, you shouldn't say I don't know. You should trust my rating.
That won't. Nonetheless, What I was trying to do is segue all the way over to Severance until you wanted to talk about Slow Horses for the fucking reason.
I didn't want to talk about it. I just want to get a drive-by rating.
A drive-by rating?
A drive-by rating. Like,
6.5.
I'm out.
All right, Galil. Nonetheless, I did watch Severance this week because apparently
I did too.
Because apparently I'm not a binger, but I spent a couple days watching the show. So fuck you. And yes, have you watched this show and see at the same time as I watched Severance? Sure. Do I have a life?
I didn't. We both finished Severance last week. You're just being a dickhead right now. That's what you
did. We
did.
Did we?
You had a whole week. You had a whole week for new content.
Yeah, but I finished it on Monday.
You did?
I did, yeah.
Well, I finished it.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter whether or not I finished it in a week.
At the end of the day, Severance final season.
The final season. It's not the final season. There's a new season. They already announced that they're in production.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
The season
makes sense. It was
without
cliffhanger.
Without saying spoilers, there was a cliffhanger at the end. Nonetheless, we can only talk about the first episode, which I barely remember because the entire season is so filled with
so much
amazing stories and
amazing acting.
Incredible acting. I can't even you explain C so much better than I will be able to explain Severance because so much happened and I only remember the last episode, but holy fuck do I remember that in detail, and I cannot talk about it.
Right, because we won't talk about it, but it ends on a big
the last episode is so good. It is so good. The cinema the cinematography. The cinematography is so absolutely incredible. If you are someone that even remotely cares about cinematography, and a lot of people don't, which I don't blame you for, but holy shit, this series is a go-to. It is so beautifully shot.
To be honest,
every shot there's clearly intention, and I just love watching that. I love that you know why they're doing it.
I think that's the biggest difference between me and you. I love cinematography, like when it's obvious and it's good, right? But when every shot has a meaning behind it, to a point I get too ADHD about it, like a little bit. I'm not saying like Severance didn't even get close to that because it was so enticing, but I could see myself. It was another series that didn't have a good plot, and with the same type of cinematography level to it. Sure. Then I'd be like, okay, can we get to the next scene, please? Can we get on, please? Can we get on?
At the end of the day, cinematography is very important to make a good
plot
story
better,
to make a good series great. But you can't do that if the
plot ain't
you
good.
can't make a bad series good. Like you have to have the great to make the good to make it great.
Exactly. But I've seen that before, where for example, that one Netflix series, the one shot one. Like, the plot is fine.
Adolescence?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but I'm actually going to get that. I am going to get on that.
The plot is good. It's realistic. It's fine. And it's like, okay. Like, it's not something incredible. No. But the cinematography of it all is insane.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's a one take. So, it has to be so well thought out.
But it's a one take with the actors not acting. They're not even close to being not one take.
Actually,
they'll come back 17 minutes later in the same episode.
Next week, we should do Adolescence.
Yeah, let's do it. Lessons.
Yeah,
because it's so good.
I haven't seen it.
And it's an easy binge. It's easy binge.
Yeah, no.
It's like fucking 4 hours. You're done.
Oh really?
Yeah,
okay, fine.
Done. It's so easy.
Maybe I'll do Adolescence next week, and then you can bring something else because I haven't seen it. Or we can both talk about it and then just spoil it and just have a spoiler warning.
Yeah. We'll just spoil it because we'll have to. It's so fast.
That's next week. Tune in next week.
Nonetheless,
either way, Severance absolutely must watch. I will fight anyone that disagrees with me. It is beautifully shot. Beautifully shot. Holy, beautifully shot. The writing is good.
The writing's very good. Mr. Milkshake, the whole fucking season.
He just plays it really well.
He does.
I watched a lot of the behind the scenes of it, and he seems a little eerily close to his character.
Does he?
It's a little scary.
Is he very posh in it?
No.
Like in real life?
No, not posh. I think the main thing is that every actor in the behind the scenes is like, yeah, my character.
Well, they always say that.
No, he is like me. He like he's talking about it as if it is him, and he's the only guy doing it. And I don't know
where is he from? Do you know that? Just his character.
It's
interesting. It's interesting to know.
Like the actual character.
No, the actual. No. The actual
actor.
The actual actor.
American.
Because if he's from Crenshaw, LA, then it's like, god damn, okay.
Cringe. What? He's just an American.
Yeah, but it depends. Like, okay, because obviously he's black, right? So imagine he was from like some poor neighborhood or some shit. Like, imagine.
Yeah. I don't know. Severance. His name is.
It's
Tramel Tillman. He's a handsome fucker.
Tramel Tillman. So born in where?
Tillman, American actor. He's known for his role in Seth Milchick. Sure.
Oh, so he's from Washington District in Columbia, USA. Okay,
Yeah.
he's from Washington. I don't know much about
It's a
Washington.
nice area, I guess. But no, I mean, he plays incredibly well. I'll give him that.
1985,
He's really fucking good. Again, the only reason I mentioned his behind the scenes is just because it stood out so much. Because everyone, like Adam Scott, who plays Mark, he's like, he talks about his character and he's like this and this and that. And then Tramel comes on and he's like, yeah, they did that to me. And I was like, okay.
Wait, I'm gonna spoil a little bit thing.
Okay.
Just a little minor
That's
thing.
fine.
That
Spoiler
doesn't
warning.
matter.
Spoiler warning for
Spoiler warning.
what episode?
Man, it's not even a spoiler warning. It's like, okay, in the flashbacks, he had a different haircut. That made him look so different when it comes to his character.
I'm trying to remember that.
Yeah, like the main character, his flashbacks where he was the university teacher.
Sorry, I thought we were talking about the.
Oh no,
yeah.
the main actor.
100%.
Yeah. Bro, it's like, okay, wait, he actually okay. Fuck, I didn't know hair did that much.
It does.
I didn't know.
It does.
It is so much.
No, but even
I was like, okay, he looks like a normal person here, and before he's just some depressed fuck.
No, but it's interesting if you look at sometimes when they film Mark, they actually change his hair depending on if he's Mark Innie or Mark Audi.
Yeah, they
But
do,
like,
they do.
but like they do it. It was very obvious.
But Mark Audi, Mark
I don't
Innie-
want to spoil it. It was.
Yeah. Okay, we'll stop right here because we're
right
definitely gonna spoil at some point.
This is gonna be actually way too hard to not spoil because it is so good. Just watch it. Watch it.
It's a very thought-invoking series where you actually have to
incredibly.
think about
And
is it bad or good? Is it this or that? What is it?
Let me say it did the one thing I was really wanting it to do, and it did it. And you know what I'm talking about.
Come.
What the fuck?
Sorry, I had to say that.
Did I do that? Yes. But like, was that necessary? No.
What is it? Well, what is the one thing? That
No, I won't say it because that'll spoil it. But it's the birthing
surprise.
the birthing place.
Oh,
The birthing place, which will make zero fucking sense to you unless you watch it.
Yeah, no,
But the birthing place.
That's too
I
much, yeah.
fucking love.
Don't
that
even say the birthing. No, we'll stop right there.
But that scene is amazing.
that scene is
So good. They did exactly what I wanted them to do, and they did it, and I'm so happy for it. Either way, honestly, we have yapped for way too long.
Have we?
We have
I don't
what?
even know how long we have.
I mean,
God damn!
no. But there's a break in between.
It's minus 20 minutes. So at the end of the day, guys, this is the 4th episode of the goddamn BingeCast.
It is.
We've been through it all.
We've been through
talked
it all.
about this and that.
We actually have to figure out to get the first episode up.
We will.
Yeah.
The first episode is out by the time you're watching this, by the way.
Yes.
So don't even
Oh,
worry
yeah,
about
100%.
that.
Yeah.
So that's not even a.
Oh no.
So
Not even.
But by the end of the day, we'll see you guys in the next episode, and we'll do way better next time, right?
We will.
See you guys.
See you guys. Have a wonderful evening.